Greetings, Earthlings! It is I, Oregano, thank you, coming at you with another video, this time of a game I haven't talked about yet. Surprise! I have more interest than Smash and whatever the other one is that I keep bringing up. Surprise. Anyway, today, what we're going to be doing is, so, you know, in Animal Crossing, everyone's favorite game of all time, the quarantine game, the game of 2020. People bought it, and they played it, and they became obsessed with it, but a complaint that has been very consistent throughout all members of the community, diehards, casuals, people who played it like once and then returned it, is that the villagers don't have any personality. And I agree. Like, I don't think we should go back necessarily to the GameCube where they literally insulted you to your face and said that you were ugly and stupid, but you know, a little bit of spice, please? Like, I just gave you an old sock, and you're treating me like I'm the most important person in the entire world, which I am, but my point still stands. So, today, I'm going to be showing y'all, well, I'm not showing, today I'm going to be telling y'all the stories I have crafted in my mind in order to make these very boring characters even the slightest bit interesting. If that doesn't make sense, it will in a little bit. So let's just start. Starting off, we have my ex-husband, Teddy. So, Teddy is, maybe I should have thought of what I was gonna say before I opened my mouth. 1 second. Teddy is that homophobic muscle gay that all your friends and family hates. You know, he's gay, but he's also a total asshole and pretty openly homophobic. He has a lot of ugly snapbacks. And he's just going to gaslight you at every opportunity. I guess I should explain. So basically, me and Teddy got married in New Leaf, and then I found him again in New Horizons, but that shithole forgot my birthday. So, we're divorced now, okay? I took everything because I bought everything for his stupid lazy ass. Yeah, scissors. Cut you out, bitch. Victoria is that girl that you meet in the bathroom of a college party. You're drunk and probably crying about shit. She stumbles on in and she cups your little face in her hands and she gives you the most sage-like advice you've ever heard. And then, you know, a few days pass, you hungover, the party's over, and you know, you see her around campus, but you always feel so awkward just to go up and talk to her. You don't know where to begin. You don't even know if she remembers you. But, you know, if you take the chance, she's willing, she's friendly, she gets along with everybody. Everybody loves her. She's that bitch. Also, hi, I know my hair is a total fucking mess. I'm trying to grow it out. I don't really know what I'm doing, and I don't know how to style it. So right now it's like 4 different hairstyles at once. Moving on. Coco is that one weird girl that everybody made fun of in like middle school. And you know, she's still weird when you're both adults, but you know, you've gotten past all the teenage bullshit and you've gotten to know her, and she's a very lovely and nice person. You know, she just has very weird interests. I mean, if you think like anime and fucking, I don't know, Hello Kitty, if you think shit like that's weird, I don't know what, first of all, I don't know what to tell you. Most of those things are very mainstream, but you know, if she invites you to like anime things, like anime conventions and other things that weeaboos do, and it's totally up to you if you accept or not. She's not gonna be hurt either way. She's just that type of gal. She's just that type of gal. Egbert is that one friend who always has to walk behind everybody else on the sidewalk. You know, you've been friends with him for a long time, but you're not all that close with him. He's weird, he's kind of lame. He's a cuck. But, you know, we've known him for a long time, so you can't just ditch him. You'd feel bad. Like, that's gotta be bad karma, right? You can't just ditch him, even though you really want to. Dell is that very angry old man that everyone knows in their community, but he just so happens to become everybody's grandpa. I don't know, he's very grouchy. He's very crabby. His beliefs are a little backwater, but, you know, he's got an open mind and the wisdom that old people are supposedly supposed to have. So, you know, if you explain the things to him, then he will definitely understand and, you know, be a fellow comrade, so to speak. But yeah, he ends up being everybody's grandpa, even though he's a little bit of a dick. But, you know, it's a part of his charm. It's part of his charm. It's part of his brand. He has to be kind of a dick. Profina. Profina is a bit of a Karen. However, she is a very classy Karen. She will proudly display her Michael Kors bag in the frozen aisle of Walmart. You know, she doesn't just speak to the manager. She files a class action lawsuit. And also she understands that, you know, it's not the poor tired teenager's fault that the line is taking forever. She understands that. If she has a problem, she definitely has a problem with management specifically, not with the individual. You know, she's still a Karen, but, you know, an effective Karen and a fellow comrade. Chrissy is that basic bitch, influencer, wealth obsessed type bitch. You know, she watches Keeping Up with the Kardashians. She watches RuPaul's Drag Race. You know, she watched all of these problematic YouTubers before they apologized. And then she stopped watching them, or so she claims. Yeah, I feel like she would move to California and, you know, get mildly popular on, like, TikTok or something. And then she would get involved in a scandal of sorts, and she would go back to being a D-list celebrity. Tbone. So I have a little bit of beef with Tbone. Beef. Okay. So, Tbone is that guy you don't really initially get along with all that well. He makes kind of a bad impression, but, you know, as you begrudgingly get to know him better, he's a nice guy. You know, you can fuck with him, you can kiki with him. You'll never get too close, but, you know, you don't mind his company per se. Basically, my beef with Tbone is that he called me a mooch, and that means I take money from him even though I had just met him. So, in Happy Home Designer, I filled his house with propane tanks and a torch. Anchovy is annoying as fuck. He keeps insisting that you guys are best friends and besties, and he keeps trying to hang out, but you don't want to hang out with him. You don't want to be alone with him. Not because you don't trust him, you think he'll do something weird, but you don't want to be seen with him, you know? It's like a rash. You don't want people to see that. He always brings his Wii / GameCube / Nintendo Switch to social gatherings, and, you know, he's the only one who brought it, so might as well play a few rounds. You know, you still, let me get over it. I don't want to cry. I don't want to touch that. You know, you still don't really want to be associated with that, but, you know, he's the only one who brought a Wii, so it's either you play Mario Kart or you don't play Mario Kart, you know? Charlize is a very shy girl. You know, she's got a lot of issues. She's got a lot of things on her mind and her plate right now, and nobody ever gives this girl the time of day. They always just make fun of her behind her back. They say she's weird, that she smells bad. But, you know, it's okay that she smells bad. You know, she's got a lot on her plate. You know, be nice. Be nice to Charlize. You know, she's very worried. She has a lot of things to worry about. I will let you interpret what those things are. Yeah, be nice. Curly. Curly is the type of man to go to military school. I'm gonna leave it at that. If you know me, then you know my thoughts on the military and all of that. And if you don't, guess. Ken thinks that he is a Chad, but you know, he's just another smelly anime loser. You know, he invites you over to his place, and he's got body pillows, he's got anime figurines, the whole shebang. And not that there's anything wrong with being into anime, it's just, you know, Ken is the type of person to have a body pillow because nobody wants to be around him. He's a bit of a creep and a weirdo, and I feel like he defends billionaires on social media. Mitzi defies every homosexual stereotype. She is a good driver. She is good at math. She is financially secure. She does not get into beef on social media. She is aware of all the comings and goings on in the world. She is fighting for change. She does not listen to Girl in Red or Mitzi. You know, honestly, her music taste is probably not that great, but regardless, she is the moment. She is the girl boss. Okay, so the thing about Monty is that he came to my newly village in a tent, and then I said, yeah, you can come in. I had a spot open, and he came in, he moved in, and then like 3 days later, I just stopped playing Animal Crossing New Leaf. Something else caught my attention. So needless to say, I don't really know Monty that well. I feel like he rolls a mean blunt. I feel like he will share. He will hook you up. He will hook you up. He has got all the good shit. And all his shit is very well organized and tested. So you're not gonna catch any diseases from these. You can trust him. You can trust him. Oh, Limburg. Okay, so backstory. So back when I was like 7 or 8, I decided that I would rent Animal Crossing for the Wii from, you know, my local video game rental place. And, you know, so I plugged it in to the Wii. I didn't understand what was going on. Who is this cow? Where are we going? Why are we in, like, the Willy Wonka tunnel? So I get there. I get to my new city, my new home, which I named New York because I didn't know that many cities at the time. And I was lost. I was fucking lost. I had no idea what was going on at all. This was at night, and it kept saying go to like the city hall or whatever. So I tried to do that, but I think the city hall was closed, and that's why I was confused. So I ended up talking to, I think Limburg. It was an orange mouse, and I don't think it was chatter. So this may be true, this may not be true. But anyway, I talked to Limburg, and he's speaking in Animal Crossing. He's like, blah, 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 blah. My mom's like, it's teaching him German. It's teaching him German. So yeah, I took it out of the thing, and then I stopped playing Animal Crossing for the Wii. Then I got New Leaf, like a few years later, and I actually understood how to play. But Limburg, sorry. You know, what a first villager to run into. What a villager to run into. You know, he's a nice guy. He's just very ugly. Agnes. Now we're going on to the New Horizons. Agnes, you know, Agnes is a fun girl. Everybody has a good time when Agnes is around. She doesn't really plan things ahead, and she doesn't really take things all that seriously in life. But, you know, she is a lot of fun to have around. She signed up for the Nook Deserted Island Getaway Package. You know, she thought it would be a fun tropical vacation. She didn't really expect to have to, like, you know, build the island from the ground up. So she didn't really help that much in that department, but she made a hat. She made a hat. That's gotta count for something. I mean, even if she wasn't that helpful and she's not the best decision maker, she's still a lot of fun to have around, and I'm very grateful that she was one of the first people I met on the deserted island. Goose is a fake jock. He likes wearing the athletic clothing and people thinking that he's a jock, but he's not a jock. He's not a jock, bitch. He spends his free time watching Project Runway reruns. That's pretty hard to say. Anyway, he signed up for this deserted island getaway thing because he thought it would be very jock of him to do so, but then he realized that he would have to, you know, actually work on it, and he took the first plane out of there. Fucking bitch. Bunny killed a man. Bunny killed someone, and she went to my island to evade the police. She was, I don't know, she definitely killed someone. She's like, tee, did I do that? I just want to be a pop star. But she definitely killed someone. I mean, just look into her eyes. That is the stare of a cold-blooded killer. And she'll do it again. And she'll do it again. And she will do it again. I'm very fortunate that she did not kill anyone on my island, but she will do it again. We have a mass murderer on the loose, people. We have a mass murderer on the loose. Okay, look out. This is what happens when Copper and Booker go on vacation. This is what happens. This is where our tax dollars are going, people. She's roaming around these islands and killing people. Watch yourself. Eric is a foodie, but not in like the annoying Instagram way. No, he just likes food and he knows how to make a lot of foods. And he learned how to make all these foods because he got the munchies after smoking some weed. So, you know, he didn't want to just shovel Cheez-Its into his face. No, no, no. He will make extravagant, lovely meals for his friends and family. And it worked out great when he got into a short-lived relationship with Sterling, who probably cannot cook. Speaking of Sterling, my love, he is the good jock. He is the pure jock, that pure himbo goodness. He will carry all of the heavy groceries. He will fix your car, and he will fix all those major appliances so we don't have to, you know. But he also asks you what color the Pink Panther is. You know, he is a great man. He is the ideal man, and I was so sad to see him go. His house was a jail cell, so I think he might be into some freaky shit. I think he might be into some freaky shit, you know. He got those big muscles, but ooh, scandalous. Next, we're moving on to Papao, Hipwell. I don't know how to pronounce it. We're going with Papao. That's how I pronounced it. Anyway, everybody always made fun of Papao for just being a distinguished gentleman who wants to travel the world and see new things and collect oddities and learn about cultures. But, you know, he's really just out here doing his own thing. He's traveling the world. And, you know, instead of being bitter and calling out the fact that he's ugly, my phone is falling. Yeah, instead of being bitter and calling out the fact that he's ugly or whatever, he doesn't care. He's traveling the world, sailing the 7 seas. And what are you doing? Hopefully you're subscribing to my YouTube channel. Hey! Eunice. Eunice is a sweet, lovely, kind, wise old lady. You know, she loves to knit. She loves to read. She loves bingo. She loves the Golden Girls. You know, she attended some of the first Pride parades. But you know, one thing about Eunice is that she is a swinger. Yeah, Eunice on my island, she was always in other people's houses. She was always getting around. My grandma gets around. And I just, what is she doing? She's always in other people's houses, you know? It's a bit of a scandal. Like, she went for everybody. No one was safe from grandma. Colton is the annoying white gay that always ends up on the fucking talk shows and gets all the damn interviews and sponsorships. And when he eventually, not if, when he eventually gets called out for saying some problematic shit, instead of, you know, facing it like an adult, he's just gonna gaslight all of us, give a shitty notes app apology, private for like 2 weeks, and nothing will change. Nobody will grow. Nobody learns anything, especially not Colton. He views himself as the victim in every situation. He is one of the influencers that Chrissy follows, befriends, and then gets betrayed by. Pashmina is that cool punk bitch you know not to fuck with, but you know, she's one of your closest friends. You know, she puts on this facade of being this I don't care punk bitch lesbian icon, but really she's just a sweet girl who loves the arts. She likes to sing when nobody is around. That actually was a thing on my island. I'm not even making that up, you know. She's hard on the outside, but she's got a heart of gold. Mwah. Skye. Skye is that girl who is extremely talented in a multitude of fields, but you know, she's very humble and modest about all of them. She won't really do anything if you piss her off, but if you like her friends or her family, she will fucking kill you with martial arts, which is a hidden talent of hers. And you know, all it takes is like one hit from her and you're in the hospital. You know, she'll send you flowers and she'll be like, I'm so sorry I hit you so hard, just don't ever do that again, or whatever. Yeah, but she's a nice girl, just don't make her angry. Okay, hi, I said her name was Abby here, but it's actually Alice. Sorry y'all, she's boring. Abby, I think her name is. She spent a semester abroad in like Australia or something, and now it's her entire personality. She is basically Bindi Irwin when the cameras are rolling. Not to imply that people are filming Abby, I meant when people are filming Bindi Irwin. You know, where she's like, hi everyone, let's learn about animals. Yeah, that's Abby 24/7. Oh, okay. Rowan, you know, Rowan, he's not, let's be honest, he's not the most handsome guy in the planet, but he's still incredibly fucking rich and successful and funny and charming and kind, fearless, that's the word, brave and fearless, those are the two words. He's a total dream. You know, if only he wasn't so ugly. Oh well. And now we have Penelope. You know, Penelope, say about almost the same situation as Monty. I did get to know her a little bit before I abandoned New Horizons. You know, she was really nice, very friendly. She tried to become my friend, but I don't know. I wasn't really feeling it, you know. She's nice, she gets along with everybody. Her fashion taste is questionable, but you know, that's partially my fault because I give her all her new clothes and I just give them the clothes that I really don't want anymore. But you know, she's nice. She at least accepts the gifts I give her. Yeah, that's it. Sorry, girl. And that is it for this video. Let me know what you think. Like I said, these are all the villagers that I have, or at least I think I have. May have missed one. You'll never really know. If you want me to do more of these with like other villagers, I would love to do that. So really just like, comment, share, and subscribe. Comment down below if you want me to do that. thing that I said earlier, you know, you remember the thing. If you don't remember the thing, you can just go back in the video and watch it. Other than that, I don't have anything else to say. Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I will catch you when I catch you. Goodbye.